up, everyone? I'm Aaron the Toy Enhancer, and welcome to the channel. No, this is not the G.I. Joe Classified Dragonfly. I do apologize, but we are here to talk about the G.I. Joe Classified Dragonfly, and we're going to reminisce a little bit. While I have the vintage ones out, I wanted to show you some stuff, and we're just going to use them as a model to talk about what we're about to get supposedly this summer from Hasbro. So that would be really exciting. I want to start off with the missiles that go to the vintage Dragonfly, and this is your average missile. There's another larger one that sits on the Dragonfly we'll look at here in a minute, but this is your average missile. I believe you can get these 3D printed. I've never bought the 3D printed versions, but they do remake these. They have the simple dog bone attachment and whatnot. And what I did is when I started collecting Dragonflies, because I do love them, I'm a big time vintage a real American hero collector. So I bought several of these missiles, and I'm about to show you what I did. Is I dipped the tips of them. I dipped the tips of the missiles, and I seen this on it was either a Facebook page or something a long time ago. I seen this done, and I thought it looked fantastic. This is the larger missile that comes on the Dragonfly, but man, that's just a little touch there. You can see we got Wild Bill up in the cockpit. But yeah, that was just a touch that I wanted to bring out that you guys could do to your Dragonflies. And the reason why I say to buy extra ones or whatever is because I know you still may want to keep your stuff vintage. So it's a little easier to buy extra ones and then go ahead and dip them, and then you can switch whichever ones you want if you want the vintage look or the red tip. But I really like the way that looks. And then another thing about the Dragonfly is I just recently started 3D printing, and I got to make these little mini missile launchers here. On the Dragonfly, they got a. I'm not sure if that's what they're called, but it says salsa, shaker on the side of it. I'm not sure if that's just a nickname for it, but I think those are called S8s. I'm not too sure. I got some footage. We'll probably pop up and take a look. I did see these in live action on some real footage, and it looked great. These things are awesome. These mini missiles being shot out of the helicopters. So I decided to go ahead and dress my vintage Dragonfly up with a little mini missile launcher. And if you guys are interested in these and you like the way they look, just hit me up on Insta and I can print you out some, and we can do them in gray or black or however you like. And we can get your Dragonflies looking right. Doesn't that look awesome? Just the side profile of it. Oh man, looking good. But yeah, our Dragonfly, fortunately, is going to come with those, the G.I. Joe Classified version. Now, one thing that it's not going to come with, I know for sure, is the little switch. You'll see my thumb working it. That makes all this action happen, and boy, was that a blast back in the day. I mean, kids would do this for hours, and you could just fly your Dragonfly around anywhere you wanted and spin the blade as much as you like, as much as your little finger would desire. So that was a really cool feature, and I understand why it's not going to be done on a 2.5 foot long classified Dragonfly. You would be knocking yourself in the head, and you wouldn't be able to stretch your arm out far enough to make that thing spin. But yeah, let's start talking about the classified version. And it is 34 inches wide. Okay, that's over 2.5 foot long. All right, it's 11.3 high. So I hope you guys are clearing out your shelf space and got everything worked out for that, because it's a big boy. One of the coolest parts about the classified Dragonfly that we are getting is the canopy opens up from the side. Okay, it's not just an upper canopy. It's kind of like the his tank. It has side panels that'll open up and they can access. You can get beautiful photos from it. I thought it was really cool. And then another great feature that we're gonna have on our Dragonfly, and we're gonna get into this. This is a great enhancement, and you guys know that's what I'm all about, is enhancing toys. Well, the Dragonfly is basically almost perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now, but we'll get into that as we go, because the next item I want to bring up is they have exterior lights on the bottom. And man, does it look great. From the pictures that I've seen, stuff looks solid. I can't wait to see it. Exterior lights are a big plus. And then it also is going to have interior lights. Try to get this blade out of the way. And this does have a dash and control, as you can see in there on the vintage one. That's all going to be illuminated and lit up. Very nice. Can't wait for that. Very exciting. Just new stuff that we're going to have in the classified line. Man, I wish they made Star Wars vehicles like that. That would be awesome. Another thing that is coming with our Dragonfly is we're going to have awesome blast effects, fire and smoke, coming out from our missiles and whatnot. That stuff will look great. And the best part, I think, about them doing the Dragonfly is it also is going to come with a stand that you can place it on, which is great. I mean, the Dragonfly will look good sitting, on its landing pads, but to have a stand incorporated, I think was really great of Hasbro. And we're talking about a price point of $274. That's great, considering what we're going to talk about next. The 4 figures that we are going to get. Number 1, Wild Bill, man. Awesome. We are going to get him. And I've been waiting for Wild Bill for a long time, and no better place to drop him but with his helicopter, because that's all he did was fly the Dragonfly. The next character we're going to get is Ripcord. Awesome. I know a lot of you have been waiting for Ripcord. Next one we're getting is Glenda, which is basically Scarlet. That's cool. I never even knew Scarlet had a separate, figure where she was working under code name Glenda or whatnot. I just learned all that. So that was something Classified brought to me. But hey, it's Scarlet. So I understand. Very cool. The next figure, Crazy Legs. Awesome. That's a great figure to bring in to our air assault, that G.I. Joe is finally getting up in the air. Cobra did it first with the Trouble Bubble. They released the Trouble Bubble for Classified. And now G.I. Joe is taking flight. And I cannot wait to see these delivered to my house. I cannot wait for the Dragonfly. It had over 24,764 backers. All right? We made all the tiers and locked it down, and I'm very, very excited to get it. Now, we're talking about modifying this thing. Guys, I'd hate to say it, and I hardly ever do. I'm not sure there's too much I'm going to modify on the classified version of this Dragonfly. But. However, there is another version of the Dragonfly. That's right, fellas. It is the tigerfly. Okay? And I know damn sure that Hasbro isn't going to release no dang tigerfly anytime soon. So that's my main question and focus of this video. I love the thing. I know a lot of people aren't in the Tiger Force, but we already have so much of it. Why not? Would you guys like me to go ahead and rip one of these things apart on the first day I get it and turn it into the Tigerfly? Just leave a comment and mention it. And if I have enough comments, on this video, I will rip one down on day one and start the tigerfly. And I don't think I can make all. I don't think I can make the propeller spin on this one. Oh, it does. Okay, it does. It kind of works. It's real slow. It's slow and old, so you gotta see. Let you get it going. It's kind of like us what's that, dude bros, kind of like us dude bros, huh, with our 2 hour live streams. I don't know about that. Anyways, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, let me know if you guys need me to show you the tigerfly in Classified, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next time.